Join me as I try to explain narcissistic personality disorder in just 5 minutes. Can I do it? Narcissistic personality disorder, or NPD, is a term that gets thrown around a lot. But what does it really mean? And why is it so important to understand it when it comes to human behavior and relationships? There's a lot of confusion surrounding NPD, and as a result, it's often stigmatized and misunderstood. This lack of understanding can lead to unintended harm, not just to individuals with NPD, but also to those around them. It's essential to separate fact from fiction and to recognize that NPD is a legitimate mental health condition that affects a significant number of people. Many of us have encountered someone with NPD, whether it's a family member, friend, or coworker. But what exactly defines this condition, and how does it impact the people in their lives? In many cases, people with NPD are charismatic and charming, but beneath the surface, they're struggling with a deep-seated need for admiration and validation. This can manifest in different ways, such as a constant need for praise, a sense of entitlement, or even aggressive behavior when they don't get their way. The stigma surrounding NPD can lead to feelings of shame and isolation, not just for the individual, but also for their loved ones. It's crucial to approach this topic with empathy and understanding, rather than judgment. Despite the challenges that come with NPD, it's essential to recognize that individuals with this condition are not inherently bad or selfish people. They're often driven by a deep-seated fear of abandonment and rejection, which can lead to destructive patterns of behavior. By understanding the underlying causes of NPD, we can begin to develop more effective coping strategies and improve our relationships with those affected. So, what are the symptoms of NPD, and how does it differ from other personality disorders? At its core, NPD is characterized by an inflated sense of self-importance, a need for admiration, and a lack of empathy for others. But it's not just about being arrogant or self-centered. It's a complex condition that's rooted in childhood experiences, genetics, and environmental factors. One of the biggest misconceptions about NPD is that it's the same as self-confidence or being outgoing. In reality, individuals with NPD are often plagued by self-doubt and insecurity, and their actions are driven by a desperate need for validation. Another common myth is that people with NPD are always aggressive or confrontational. While this can be true in some cases, many individuals with NPD are highly manipulative and charming, using their charisma to get what they want. This can make it difficult to identify NPD, especially in the early stages of a relationship. By understanding the subtleties of this condition, we can begin to recognize the warning signs and develop healthier relationships.